Alright, so this is definitely one of the shadiest things I've ever seen from a video game, man. It's some stuff that we're gonna go through here, and when I look into this, it just confuses me on how all of this even has happened in the first place. Now, I really just want to raise a lot of questions in this video. This isn't completely concrete whatsoever, but I think that the evidence really speaks for itself. If anything, I'm just going to present the evidence in this video and let you guys come up to your own conclusions here. I'm not going to tell you guys what to think here. If you guys want to think that this is a scam or that they're somehow doing some weird stuff, then you're free to think that. If you're wanting to defend this company and this game, go ahead and do that. That's totally up to you. But the game in question is a new game called Aim Gods, which is being hailed as a revolutionary shooter title with elements of like MOBAs involved. And I mean, I watched a little bit of gameplay. It's kind of weird. I mean, it seems like a very cool concept, to be honest, but I'm just not sure that the ideas mash up well enough, and I'm just not sure that it really comes together properly. But this is a game from the folks over at Finalmouse, which make overpriced computer mice, and if you've heard anything about Finalmouse before, you'll already know that they have had a very shady past as a company. Finalmouse is a company that you can find plenty of videos on YouTube, where people have talked about the abhorrent customer service, if even existent in the first place. They completely overprice their mice, which is fine, you know, that companies do that sometimes, and it's a company that's built on the brand, and you're buying for the brand or whatever, so that's understandable, but some people haven't even gotten products from this company that they've purchased, and, you know, it's just a shady company. If you want to learn more about how Finalmouse is a shady company to begin with, there's so many different Reddit threads, YouTube videos to look into. But this is a game coming from them, okay, and it's being promoted by them extremely heavily. It's being sold on their website and everything, and this is a $30 game, okay, that has been promoted by a $250,000 tournament in which several prominent streamers played in, including people like Summit. I'm going to go ahead and show you a clip of the gameplay here. You go ahead and tell me if you think this is a $30 game.
We on both?
This guy's dead.
Slow, we can just do some.
Oh, he healed him.
Go fresh.
He's got a stun, careful.
I'm at the block. I'm feared. I'm poking
You're
back.
fine. Nice show.
He's dead. Nice.
So, of course, the streamers were probably paid to play in the tournament in the first place. If not, they, of course, made money off the stream, and, of course, they were also playing for a chance at $250,000, so their opinions are basically bought and paid for. Their opinions were not genuine whatsoever. And as you can see from the gameplay, this looks like a fucking mobile game that came out for the original iPhone, you know? This does not look like a $30 title. There's AAA games that sell for $30, 30 to $60, okay? When you're selling a product for that, you know, I'm expecting something that is out of alpha, you know? So that's not even really the big, I guess, issue that I want to bring up with this entire thing. The real issue is with a marketing scheme that Finalmouse has come up with to promote this game that I think is not only predatory, but also is taking advantage of people in a very shady way, at least from what the evidence suggests to me personally. Once again, you guys are free to come up to your own conclusion here. I'm not here to tell you guys that this is for sure what's happening, but I mean, I'm going to provide evidence for everything that I'm saying here in the video, so... First off, this is a $30 game, digital download, of course, and the game key is delivered via email, okay? And it's very rare that I see a game delivered by a key sent to your email. Usually, if you do that, you're buying a game like off, like G2A? Or you're buying an indie developer game off their website. You're not buying from a company as established as Finalmouse. They have the money to have their game put onto legitimate storefronts. It is not professional to be sending your game keys out via email when you're a company selling computer mice for exorbitant prices, and, you know, basically, they're considered essentially the fucking Yeezys of computer mice. So, I mean, if you want to take the risk on buying a game and getting it sent to you via your email, I mean, that's up to you. That's not something personally that I'm a huge fan of. I prefer to actually have, you know, like a trusted middleman to like confirm that I get a fucking product, especially coming from a company like Finalmouse where people have had issues getting products in the past. And I'm not pulling this out of my ass, by the way. I almost said ouse. But I'm not pulling this out of my ass, by the way. Finalmouse, when you look on the Better Business Bureau, which obviously is an organization that rates businesses based on their customer service, how efficient they are, things like that. Their official profile, customer reviews, their average out of 7 reviews is a 1 out of 5 stars. Their rating and accreditation, apparently I can't speak, their BBB rating and accreditation is an F, so they have an F grade. They're not even accredited by the Business Bureau, So they didn't even pay like the $100 fee to become Better Business Bureau accredited, which, you know, most reputable businesses would do. They've had 29 customer complaints in the last 3 years through the Better Business Bureau. 0 of these complaints have been closed in the last 12 months. People are complaining about, you know, defective products that are refused to be refunded or replaced after just a few months of purchase. Cheap products, which when you're selling up at the rate that they are, you can at least not skimp out on the quality. So I'm not just saying this when I say that the company making this game is known for basically being shady. So I had a buddy who purchased the game, right, okay? And, you know, he saw a streamer play it or whatever, he wanted to try it because he's, I guess, into Finalmouse, which whatever, he's into whatever the fuck he's into, I don't care. It's his business, not mine. Well, they had this promotional thing going on where they had like $1 million worth of Finalmouses? We'll say Finalmouse, okay? They had $1 million worth of Finalmouse products, basically, that was being, like, raffled away, almost. So if you purchased the game, you got a bunch of these keys, and you got to do, like, this roulette thing, this slot thing on a website, and you had a chance to win, basically, like, a legendary mouse, okay, worth, like, $300. So I have another friend, he's into cybersecurity and stuff like that. He went ahead and he looked through the source code of the website, he went through the inspect element and stuff. It goes into the source files of this website, and that's when the real issues start to arise here, folks. So I know a lot of you aren't going to understand this because this is, like, extremely technical shit, so bear with me here, but... So my friend also found a way to get to the redemption part of the web page, because obviously the entire thing is connected together and you can access it through the back end, also through the source and whatnot. So he found the redemption page, basically like if you were to land on a Finalmouse, whatever the odds were, right? And this is basically what happened. Every single time, every time the page is refreshed, this would come up. Now, we aren't certain if this would just happen on that one device, or if maybe it was an actual connection issue at the time, but the fact that accessing the redemption page in the first place would lead to something like this is an issue to begin with. I mean, the entire thing is already mismanaged, it's dysfunctional, it's unprofessional, and then now, basically there's no way to even save your redemption if this is to happen. There's no way to save the fact that you landed on that Finalmouse. It's just a fucking button with a frowny face, and it tells you to try again later. So if you do beat the odds and you land on this page, which could have even really just been designed to designate people to land there, instead of even giving anything away in the first place, I mean, you basically lost out on the fact that you won. And that's kind of fucked up in and of itself. Now let's say, oh, you know, I'm not happy with my purchase, I didn't like the game, I didn't like what happened, and at the end of the day, man, I just want to get my money back, I want to fucking get out from underneath this, and just do my thing, and get away from this all. So you go to check out, you know, the privacy policy, or the terms of use. I'm going to go ahead and show you what happens on their website, with a free account here. If you go ahead and try and access those web pages, and this has happened multiple times, but this is me doing this on video for you. So not only does the company itself have a horrible reputation with its customers for the product delivery, cheaping out on products, things like that, the game itself looks absolutely nothing like a $30 product. The company is basically giving away its own products as part of a giveaway, but at the same time, while you're trying to access said giveaway, the webpage has a cryptocurrency mining JavaScript file in the background, whether it's active or not. The redemption site doesn't even work, and you can't access the privacy policy or the terms of use for the website whatsoever. This is all for a $30 product. Now, this is coming from me and my friend's personal experiences. I didn't purchase the game, thankfully, but he did, and well, I mean, I'm assuming he's shit out of luck on his purchase here, but this is the current experience surrounding this game that is now getting hype from some of Twitch's biggest streamers that played in a tournament used to promote the game, and I mean, the evidence is all here. You're free to basically make your own assumptions about any of this that you want. If Finalmouse wants to come out and respond to any of this, that would be pretty incredible, but I mean, given their track record of responding to their customers, I don't really expect anything too good. And with that being said, thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're brand new around here on the channel. Follow me over on Twitter and Twitch at @SubToOptimus. Make sure to check out Shop Opti down below. Thank you to my channel members. Your support helps my channel tremendously. And until the next video, this is Optimus here, checking this all out and showing you guys what's up, and signing out.